This ballista wheat, bloody hell. Leafy. Talk about leafy. My God, hell, it looks thick. Not super high, but it's fine. Wow. I've only got about 4 tillers. There's not a huge amount of tillers on these plants, but it should fill out well. Looks pretty nice. It looks good anyway. Time will tell if it's just all for show, but definitely more showy than Scepter. Vixen's a bit showy, but definitely looks the goods anyway. But we'll see when I actually get to reaping it. Oh, look there, head. Almost a head coming out. There's one. Ah, very nice. What do you reckon of this? Wow, that's the height. This is up to my chest. Sort of, yeah, up, well, high. She's going well, the canola, and seems to be filling out and, yeah, doing everything you'd probably ask it to do. So, let's hopefully get some rain. It's going to be an awful day tomorrow. 31 degrees and strong wind and everything you don't want to see. But apart from that, you know, this has really come on. Hard to believe that miserable stuff early on has just boomed. Bloody boom, indeed. Time will tell. Just hopefully we get some more water to finish it off. And not hot weather that will finish it off. But it's certainly as pretty as a picture. Just gorgeous. Just look at that. That's some art right there. Just beautiful. Alright, look at this. Fuel tank time. Isn't it, Kate? Come on, let's go and we gotta get a strap. Beautiful. Alright.
Daddy, I see him. Daddy, they're pushing the tank off.
They are pushing the tank off. Alright. Whoa, big boy. I was going to go out and see what they're up to. This is an adventure. Oh. Alright, so pushing this fuel tank onto here, so I think they've got it. Yes, they've... Bang! Bloody boom! Alrighty, let's go out and see how it's going. There it goes. Oh, you got a horseshoe. Horseshoe, Kate. And here's the tank. Well, looks good. Well, that should be all set to put the crusher sand there. And we can put the tank down. Just level that up, fill it in. Should look good. Let's get to it. Alrighty, now let's get all this leveled off. Looking good. Alright, near the end of the day, but we've nearly got this ready. Even got a little mound of just in the middle as suggested to make sure you run all the crap to the edge. So yeah, put this away, twist that around, see if we put it in place. If not today, then tomorrow. Very good. Alrighty. I'm going to get this into position now. We've got the tank in position. It might need a bit of finessing, but it's close. Now to get this out without disturbing it too much. Well, that'd be fun. Gord still sleeping? Yes, he is. No spraying today, windy AF. Now the moment of truth. find a bit of a mess in my pad here, but it's okay. We can tidy that up. It's not a big deal. Right, it's all off. You've got that. I think it's almost in the right spot. We've got to double check with measurements, but we won't be doing any more right now. But idea is we've got the actual proper 240 volt Bowser. I reckon we'll bolt it to the wall here. Then it just hooks in straight in here, all neat. This one, and it's sort of protected from the elements a bit here. We could put a little bit of tin over it as well, just to ultra protect it a bit better. But I think it's going to be pretty good. Anyway, we'll see how this goes. I have to say, this ballista wheat looks fantastic. And it's pretty. It's it's not overly high, but it's definitely thick enough. Really does seem to be, yeah, the goods, I think. We're out getting another fungicide out in the beans. So second dose, we've probably been able to stretch it out a bit. See there, a few patches are starting to keel over a bit. It's gotten a bit dry of late. There's still moisture, but we would like some rain. So if anyone has any that they feel like they'd like to send our way, that'd be much appreciated. But other than that, generally looking pretty good. But it is declining as we speak. But oh well, what are you going to do? It's pretty good up this end of the paddock, nice and high and thick. So hopefully fixing plenty of nitrogen in the ground. Don't know how well it's going to yield though, seeing the things are tightening up. But lots of flowers, quite a few pods, so we'll keep at it. But yeah, this current mix is half a litre of carbendazim, 800 grams of mancozeb, and some alpha. For apparently there's a few grubs around, so that's the advice. Spray a bit of that out at the moment. No aphids to speak of yet, so nothing for them. But we'll wait and see what eventuates. So vixen wheat here. This is pretty solid sort of crop too. And it needs some rain. Certainly tightening up, but still a lot of potential there. And there's still some moisture. We're not bone dry yet, but we're getting drier. It's going to suck a fair bit out, I reckon. There's this leaf, which is just it's in here, of course. But yeah, we would hope we get rain to fill it out, because there's a hell of a lot of potential out here. But this is thinned out. This is thinned out dramatically right here. I mean, that's probably a thin part of the paddock. But it's high. And it's thick enough. It's more like it, hell. Up to almost up to the top of my legs. Right, maybe the last time hooking on in one piece. Hey, because we're going to take the harrows off. You're going 211. The old 211 is leaving this fine establishment, so it's kind of sad, but it doesn't get much use now, so come on down here. Well, let's put it over by the shed so we can work at it, because harrows are going to come off, wings, and we're putting it back to 6.5 inch spacing too, so I've got to find out where that actually was, but it's not that hard. Just find the middle tine and you work from there. Alrighty. So doing my good deed, I pretty much worked out where these tines go now, so just got to measure them up exactly and tighten them up and find missing 4 bloody U-bolts. You bastard. Got no idea where they are. Probably end up having to make some. Prick. Complete prick. Oh well. That part was pretty pain-free anyway. I didn't think it'd be that hard. Look at that. Beautiful. All of the tines. Looking again, yeah, there's aphids here. So what is this? It's still the first round, but they are here again. They probably got washed off the other day with the rain. Unfortunately though, they're still around, so probably gonna have to bite the bullet and do it. So 4 missing U-bolts. So well, I bent one and thought that's too hard. I'm gonna do it the easy way, put some cuts in and weld it. So we now have them matching up just beautifully, I think. So there you go, fabricated diamond U-bolts. Isn't that just schmick? It is.
Dada,
The bosses are here.
Dada, we want to see animals.
You want to see animals? Hey, Claude.
I want
Okay.
to see sheep.
We'll see what we can find. Hey, we're going to go and take the rubbish away. Well, that's a load of rubbish. Let's see if we can get it all there in one piece. Hey, Claude and Kate. Well, it's a little bit late, I guess, but on with the spot spray. So, spray the yard and a little bit around the roadsides. Better late than never. Well, some Vixen. This looks pretty decent here on the sand. My God, absolutely plowing along. Oh, look at that. Almost ready to start the real earthworks here. It'll take a little bit of time, but it's going to be an adventure, that's for sure. But my God, it'll be beautiful. Well, we're filled up with some Roundup and alley and a bit of Gol, oxyfluorophene, all that goodness, the chemicals for a bit of spraying of the roadside. So hopefully just knock it in the head, make it a little bit safer. It's late enough in the year, it's getting later in the day too, but everything's grown a bit, but it'll still be beneficial. Knock it out a bit earlier and hopefully not leave it totally bare. Make a bit of a fire break, but not leave it so bare as to be a risk of drift on the side of the road, and then just make it that bit safer. Nice. What's going on? Beautifully. Listen, they're just going. Just purring. Well, we're on our way. XE 2122. And it's 40th year. Nice. Righto. Now we've got now the fun will begin. We've got the ripper on to start levelling up this site. So we've done pretty much what we can do with the grader blade to start with. We need to rip in and loosen it, and then the idea is then you can actually drag it with the grader blade a bit easier just get as much as we can done, as much as we can do done this way. So that's the plan. It worked well in the garden bed out there. Yeah, so I finished the spraying for now. So on to this job, which is we're miles behind with. So anyway, let's hook into it, as they say. Well, this looks as good as any place to start. So I guess here we go. Second low. Here we go. At least it's relatively soft by the look of it. Anyway, I need 2 hands. Well, it's done a very good job. Certainly cutting into it. We'll probably have to, I missed a row there, probably have to cut across just to break it up a bit more so it's easier to grade across, and then we just drag it all across where it needs to go. Well, around here it's ripping right there. Some trenches. That's it, what I'm going to do, and then going to scrape it all around over there, level it off. Stumps burning down, so that's nice. All around things are happening, so should be quite acceptable, I hope. Blimey. Now the idea is we're going to drag all this loose dirt over to the other corner where it needs building up and gradually level this off. So this will take a little while, and I need to go in about the right angle, but here we go. There we go. Because it's all loosened, we'll drag it, we'll drag. We've still got a lot to do, and it's rough. Let's get into it. Got suspension, but you need a fair bit of suspension for this. Isn't it right, Kate? Anyway, see you all later.